So the next video for the playlist My Land Story is about uh, the utilities. I was looking for the land with utilities on it. So I was interested in well or water connection, then power, electricity, and septic. So in my mind, it was a great opportunity to save money if all utilities are already there. And in some sense, yes, it is. It is a way to save money for the land. And of course, you should understand that the land with all utilities means that either the house was burned or lost in other way, so utilities left, or utilities connected, but for some reason there was a difficulty to go forward with the housing. So what kind of difficulty it might be if all utilities already connected and the person still didn't continue with the project. So in my case, it was the land after the fire, and the house was on the land for 36 years. Um, so they had a stick built house with power, with some solar energy as addition to the electricity, septic for the house with 2 bedrooms, I think, and a well with a good pump. And now there is no house, there is nothing to connect these utilities. But it's one side of the story. So I cannot use well right now because there is no electricity, and there is no electricity because it's not connected yet. There is electricity, but it's not connected because there is no house. So we are stuck with land with all utilities, but we cannot use them. um, I mean, we are not stuck, but this is the uh, this is the situation right now. And our agent didn't tell us, but septic is out of date. And when I called to county office, they said that there is a recording from 1989 or 98 year that the septic is not compliant with the codes. So from that time, um, I guess for the seller to live in the house, it wasn't very important to get the septic compliant. So nobody prohibited them to use it even if it's not compliant. But for me, to start living on this land, to connect septic to any housing option that I can have, it will require septic to be compliant with the codes. And in this situation, probably I will go, I mean, it's the only option to reinstall a new septic system, because first the old one was damaged by the fire, and into like the tank was cracked, and the leach field was damaged, I guess, too. So in any way, I wanted to do the water flow test to make sure what kind of damage I have there. But then when I called to county, and they said that the whole system is not compliant with the code, so what's the point to check it? Because I will have to make the install the new system. So it saved me some money for the flow test, but now I know that the only option is the reinstallation. And now what I'm wanted to know, how much will cost the new system, because it depends. There's two kinds of septic system, a traditional and engineered. Traditional will be costing around 15,000, and engineer is about 30,000. So I kind of when I researched this issue before accepting accepting the land, the final decision, I I knew that it might be the case, and I decided to take the land with the understanding that it might be 30,000 more to get ready the land for living. So hopefully we can find the way to make a new septic system in a traditional way, like 15,000, not 30. It will, how we can know it? County will do assessment of the land, of the slope, of the quality of the soil. So it will, this assessment will show what option do we have. It's very not pleasant understanding that seller and agent might be aware of this issue with the septic, and they still put in the advertising that the land has septic, like all the utilities. Um, no issue with power. PG&E will provide power underground. They do a lot of developments on the in our area, and they put everybody on underground lines, so it will be safer in case of next fire or high winds, that electricity goes underground. I mean, it's a current world standard, I guess, new standard. And well was there during the fire. We did inspection of the pump. The pump is working. We did inspection of the water. It's contaminated with bacteria, but it's normal because it was standing without usage, without movement for 1 year after the fire, so it's normal. There's no other contamination, so we will need to treat water and then like upper level water, and let it go, like work the pump for some time. It will be clean, so no issue here. But now we don't know how well preserved the pipes that go from the well to the pad where the house will be. So it's another inspection, I guess, another assessment will be. But I think the presence of the well and the presence of a good pump for the well is already a good investment. I mean, some saving money. But this thing with septic, of course, it takes time, takes money, and takes some nerves to complete, I guess. Also, I'm dealing with lenders right now for the house, so we agreed to go with the manufactured home. But I guess it's another video, so it's not about utilities. But utilities, yes. In summary, when you see these three utilities are on the land, it doesn't mean they are connected. It doesn't mean they function. It's there. They are there. So the seller has no interest to make them work for you. They are there. They stated that there was septic, there was well, there was electricity. That's it. All the rest you do it yourself. And inspections are really helpful before closing the deal, before closing this escrow. So do your work. Thank you for watching.